Hello and welcome back to TechnoSurgeon YouTube channel. So Intel has basically came out. It's all not came out, but Intel is planning to compete with AMD. As you can see on the screen here, it is Intel's Granite Ridge WS. It's a workstation CPU, and it is going to be 512 gigabytes memory capacity. And the thing is, it comes with as high as 4.8 gigahertz, which is higher, significantly higher than previous generation. If I can zoom in, yeah, as you can see, it is Granite Ridge Workstation CPU, 4.8 gigahertz, 86 core, 172 threads. 4.8 gigahertz is higher because the last Granite Ridge was just 3.8 gigahertz, I guess, 3.4 gigahertz. So it is a significant boost clock. And yeah, Intel is planning to compete with AMD, and what it will drive is like Intel is not that competitive in the HEDT market, or similar we can say to AMD Ryzen Threadripper Pro series. But since Intel is coming up with this CPU, and if this CPU performs well, this might force AMD to lower the pricing of their Pro series. So overall, it will be a pretty nice thing for workstation as we will get cheaper parts. But let's hope it happens. Next up, a bad news: Microsoft slaps Game Pass Ultimate with a 50% price hike. PC Game Pass is now almost 38% more expensive with hardly any new benefits. Yeah, you heard it right. Like the Game Pass Ultimate was costing 17 bucks before, instead increased it to 20 bucks last year. It appears that the company aims to maintain this tradition as it announced a price hike from 20 bucks to 30 bucks, a 50% increase effective immediately. So from next month, you're paying 30 bucks, which is a bad move, and it is a biggest upgrade yet for Game Pass Ultimate. It says that the subscriber to over 200 4 to over 400 plus titles in Ultimate, so including offering from Fortnite Crew valued at 12 per month and Ubisoft Plus Classic approximately 15 bucks per month. Enthusiasts of the former will also benefit from access to the Fortnite Battle Pass and receive 1000 V-Bucks and stuff like that. Black Ops 7. But overall, I feel like that this price hike is significantly higher, and yeah, it's bad. And also, not just the ultimate tier is going to get a price increase, also PC Game Pass is getting a price increase to 18 bucks. So yeah, don't know what's happening. As you can see, Microsoft has maintained the price of the premium tier at 15 bucks for the present period. Among the new benefits are access to 200 games and unlimited use of Xbox Cloud Gaming. Regrettably, day one launches remains unavailable. Premium subscribers have the opportunity to earn up to $50 per year, which is half the potential amount of the ultimate subscriber. So yeah, don't know why they did it, but yeah, this subscription model is not that sustainable. Maybe that's why they did it, but yeah, it is what it is. Next up, Snapdragon X2 Elite Adreno iGPU beats AMD's Radeon 890M and ARX 140T in 3D Mark Solar Bay and still Nomad Light test. As you can see on the screen here, it literally beats X2 Elite platform. It literally beats like AMD Ryzen AI9 HX370 and 285V with their integrated GPU, and also here over here also the same thing. So yeah, this just shows Adreno's this GPU by Qualcomm is not that bad. It's able to compete with the latest generations of both AMD and Intel. Just the driver should be there so that it's competitive, but Adreno X2 performs ahead of all integrated GPU from AMD and Intel, including 890M and ARC 140T. Lastly, AMD details how next generation UDNA RDNA5 GPU could boost ray tracing and animation with dense geometry format DGF support. As you can see on the screen here, uh, normally GPUs are responsible for processing animation geometry, but with the dense geometric format, you get a compressed container for geometry that designed to be GPU friendly. This is achieved by chopping up large triangle meshes into block of meshlets and then storing the data of each block in a local dense format. Once the DGF block base block is created, and if there's a need to eliminate animate it, instead of unpacking the whole block, AMD DGF technique utilizes a per frame compute shader and recontainerizing to use the compressed block by updating data. And this just like makes the GPU work more faster, and you will not get you will get more performance out of your GPU. In ray tracing, in particular, DGF reduces the overhead associated with the rebuilding of BVHS bounding volume hierarchies, which is ray tracing basically, since the GPU understands the DGF block itself, which in turn reduces the resources required in ray tracing pipeline and ultimately benefiting performance. So yeah, it's overall a pretty nice thing. And animated geometry with AMD is not available at this current point of time, but they are working on it, and it will be available by RDNA 5 and UDNA. They and it is reportedly going to be launched next year. So yeah, AMD is hard at work for this innovation. As you can see on the screen here, the DGF block contains a header, a vertex offset, geometric date ID, which is an optional thing, a reuse buffer, index, and control bits. So yeah, it is a scientific term for all of it, but startup when you load a keyframe, it will go into a animation, and it will take the data from the DGF block vertex table and quantize it, update the data, send it to the build BFF, and it is done to render. So yeah, it is looking a pretty nice pipeline, but if you want, you can read about it in its learning animating geometry with DGF. But overall, it is going to be a pretty massive improvement for RDNA 5 ray tracing and performance, and it will just like help with optimization also possibly. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the new sound? Of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.